I would like to thank the Australian government for all the support that has been provided for Fiji over the years, including the $300 million Fijian in budget support for the last 3 years and provision of over 1 million doses of vaccines during the COVID-19 pandemic and support generally during times of natural disasters and other economic shocks have always been appreciated by the government and the people of Fiji. Let me also take this opportunity to say that over the years, our bilateral relationship with Australia in the areas of security, defense, health, education, climate change, trade and economic cooperation has deepened and we as a government, we want to further deepen that engagement, partnership to make it more meaningful and sustainable forever. We are working closely also with the Australian Infrastructure Financing Facility for the Pacific for projects relating to road renewal and resealing, bridge replacement, climate change adaptation and flood mitigation. So today we are very pleased to officially sign the third amendment to the direct funding arrangement for the Fiji Cyclone Recovery Program with the Australian government to facilitate additional funding support as stated by His Excellency AUD $10 million, which is about 15.4 million Fijian, for the rehabilitation of 9 schools across Fiji. And I want to name those 9 schools because the people in those areas, parents and students would be very happy to know this. Namely, Lakutu Secondary School, Lakutu District School, Nukumbulu Primary School, Maramarua District School, Riketi District School, Bua District School, Dama District School, Wailebu West District School, Ratuluke Memorial School. This program, in addition to these schools, also caters for the rehabilitation of 2 health centers, health facilities, the Viuni and Kandavu health centers. And let me say this, last week, and Excellency, you'll enjoy your visit to Banualevu next week. We were there last week with our team from the Ministry of Finance, and we visited some of these schools like Lakutu District School. And the news was received with a lot of delight and happiness that these schools would be built, with the support of the Australian government. We were also very pleased to know that the government's decision to provide $200 to every student from preschool right up to high school was very, very timely and critical for the parents in those areas and indeed throughout the country, where we were able to support more than 214,000 students through that allocation of $50 million. The additional funding of 10 million Australian brings the total commitment under the program to 28.5 million Australian dollars, close to 44 million Fijian dollars. This includes the 25.5 million dollars for the 9 schools and 3 million Australian dollars for the 2 health facilities. And you may recall that this additional commitment of AUD 10 million, and as you quite rightly stated, was announced by the Australian Foreign Minister, Honourable Penny Wong, in a meeting with the Honourable Prime Minister. We also understand, this is for the interest of the media, that work has started on several of these schools and contracts have been awarded. The design team, I'm told, has also put in significant consideration, as alluded to by His Excellency, to ensure that there is climate proofing of this new critical infrastructure. as some of these schools may also be used for evacuation centers in the event of natural disasters. So, and in addition to that, some of the designs will cater for disability access to ensure that those category of people who need help are included within the infrastructure construction, and the understanding that it will all be very, very inclusive. As I said earlier, when we visited these schools, Excellency, we actually felt that many of these students and parents were really suffering. I mean, there were students still in tents. And so I think this support is very timely. And again, I want to take this opportunity to thank the Australian government and the people of Australia for providing us this continued support. And it is going to go a long way to ensuring that our children in those schools have good facilities and that they are happy about going to schools and being part of those facilities. So thank you once again for that.